salaries.
Allow me to play this song. Where are we? Where are we? Here we are. Lord have mercy. So Nimbwela nomba, Nimbwela, I'll be talking as often as I can, because now we have an issue to discuss. Like I told you, I was on go slow because, you know, I really didn't have an agenda. Now I have an agenda, and the agenda is the Constitution. I am not in agreement with the UPND, what they want to do. So I'll be talking every day so that I can be giving you updates on what is going on. I'll be giving you updates on whatever is going on, because we need the information. Under such circumstances, we need the information. Let me play this song for my brother. Kusunga abana n'abakashipanganda ebwaume
walipangeshina muchikulu alionsenga wafika chilalila abone mila matutu kunganda bakashimufilamba ate bwaume mwaume wa manu walolekesha babana bakwenenganda abana bandi bakalya ishimailonga nalifile kwikala shani wabakulila kamusakuta naye bwaume bunda wa mataifa musebo abanani nsala kunganda tebwaume tebwaume
That's a very nice song. You need to listen to this song. You need to find this song. You need to find this song. It's a very nice song with a deep meaning. You know, I like songs that bring something to society, that brings a message to society. Not shimonyimboishi, but you know, I like that song really. It's a good song. So look for it and listen to it. But before I start, I want to play. Anyway, before I go to that, let me not go first to that. To that, let me just. I want to touch a bit on the issues today, okay, that has come up relating to the Constitution. I will come tomorrow to discuss in details the normal acceptable process of amending the Constitution, okay? I will come and discuss I mean, the normal, what is considered to be a democratic way of amending the constitution. And I will discuss, okay, what also the law says. Okay, so we will be comparing, tomorrow we will be comparing what is the normal way, the normal channel, the accepted process of changing the constitution, of amending the constitution. What is the normal process? Okay, we will look at what has happened before, but then we will contrast that with what is in the constitution, because as it is, a UPND wants to bulldoze this process, because somehow I must be, I like to be objective. I like to be objective and reasonable. So somehow, from a constitutional point of view, things are favoring by UPND. From a constitutional point of view, when you look at the constitution, what is supposed to be done really, it is favoring the UPND. They can actually change the constitution without, in spite of what other stakeholders will be saying, they can do it. Why? Because the institution that is mandated to change the constitution, it is parliament. That's all. In our country, and according to the constitution, the institution that is mandated, that has got the legal right to change the constitution, is parliament. That's all. It's parliament. So we can talk as much as we want. Laws can say whatever they want. Civil societies can say whatever they want. Churches can say whatever they want. But at the end of the day, the people to change the constitution, whether we agree or not, it is the parliamentarians. Whether we, the rest of us, agree or not, the people to change the constitution are the parliamentarians. So based on that, by UPND, they are bubbling with confidence. They are bubbling with arrogance that they can go to parliament and change the constitution. They are bubbling. They have got that. They have got the numbers in parliament. They have got the numbers in parliament. I mean, when we are supposed to be, you would be looking forward to MPs, being on your side. That is when we are actually losing more parliamentarians. I mean, I don't know, I have not confirmed, but I read somewhere that Shakafuswa is also saying that he's working with UPND because he wants his constituency to develop. So we are losing more numbers. We are losing more numbers from the opposition side going to the ruling party side. So as a result, really, when you talk about the constitution, the UPND have the numbers. They have the numbers. They can do it. This is a reality, and this is not to say I'm discouraging you, whatever. I'm giving you, I come here to give you reality. I come here to give you reality. It actually pains me a lot when I give you, things from my point of view, and you start accusing me of, no, you have been paid, whatever. I don't like that. I don't like it, but anyway, it's your opinion, but sometimes when you are accusing me of being paid, I'm actually in some serious financial stress. Sometimes when you are actually accusing me, especially now, like somebody was commenting me, hey, Brand Mundela send you money. I wish he can send. Because I am really stressed, financially. So all I that I speak from my point of view, from my conviction. So from the legal point of view, the UPND, they can do it. All these other things that we are talking about, at the end of the day, it has to go to parliament. But however, like Musa Mwenye discussed, Musa Mwenye had a very good interview. I'll post that interview tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll post that interview of Musa Mwenye. And he brings out very good points, that it has to be democratic. It has to be accepted by the people. Okay? So what is the process that can win us that consensus? There must be consensus, meaning we must agree. There must be people participation. So what is the process? Brian Mundubile also brought out very good points, very good points, which is just like what Given Lubinda also brought out in his interview. Given Lubinda brought out very good interviews, very good points in that interview, and he was discussing what they did as PF, what they did as PF during the Bill 10. Okay, and Brian Mundubile came in also, to discuss, some of the things that are supposed to happen. Some of the things that are supposed to happen if you want to be confident of the changes that are being done. If you want to talk about consensus, because it is the constitution, it belongs to the Zambian people. So Zambians must participate. So Brian Mundubile, did explain that when he was at Parliament, and I posted that this morning. Tomorrow I will post the interview which was done by Hot FM with Musa Mwenye State Council. I will post that. Then in the evening, I will now come and try to break down these processes. And from the word go, myself, I've said this issue that the UPND has brought, we need to approach it with sobriety and reasonability. We need to be sober and we need to be reasonable. We also have to be very strategic in the way that we handle this. Because if we don't handle this issue strategically, we might lose. This is what I've been saying all along. From the word go, I am against, emotive engagement. Let us, by UPND, let us engage them. Let us make them see sense. We like calling each other names. We like, whatever. I don't think we need to do that on this issue. I don't think we need to do that. So, even those of us who are in the opposition, as we talk to the UPND, I think let us appeal to their reason. Let us appeal to their reason. I know some people will say, no, but UPND, they never listen and whatever. I think, we need to be giving people the benefit of doubt. I believe in that myself. I believe in that. I give the UPND some benefit of doubt. Of course, they disappoint me many times. UPND disappoint me many times. But, I will not give up. I will not stop, giving them the benefit of doubt. So let us engage them at a reasonable, in a reasonable manner. Because ngatuamba tutufisende mumaka amaka bakweta amaka niba UPND. Abakweta amaka niba UPND. I know somebody who say, no, power belongs to the people. At what cost? Power belongs to the people. But I'm asking you, at what cost? Power belongs to the people. But at what cost? Ine na lichula. I have suffered in many ways. And I have suffered at the hands of the authorities, at the hands of government. It is not something that I would want to drag a person into, without exhaustively engaging or trying other means. Mungu fikisha wino. Ine na lichula. And I've really suffered. Even now, I'm telling you, I am suffering. Even now, I am suffering. Yes, some of you, Pantu, we only think of food. I know some of you tetumukwanisha no kudya popo. Tetumukwanisha kudya na popo. Tetumukwanisha na watermelon juice. You can manage. And you say, it's okay as long as ndikunganda, or whatever, I'm at home. My point is that, I am really suffering. Yes, I have the food. I have this apartment, very nice apartment. I'm living well, but I am suffering. I'm suffering Come on, look. Me, I'm a family man. I'm a family man. I've got a wife. I've got children. And I want to live with them. I want to live with them. Okay? I am living in this environment. It's like I am a fish that has been thrown in a fish from Zambezi River, which has been thrown into the sea. You know, the Zambezi River water is different from the Pacific Ocean or for the Red Sea or Indian Sea water. It's different. So a fish that is swimming in Kafue or in Zambezi River, if you bring it into the sea, it might not survive. And I am in that kind of environment. Yes, there is water. Yeah, it's water. You would say, but in the Zambezi River, there is water. And in the sea, there is water. The water is different. The water is different. It's the same situation that I'm in. So these kind of situations, these are not situations that you easily want to push people into. Eh? I have been arrested so many times. Eh? I have been detained so many times. I know what it means to be detained in there. Let us not agitate this kind of situation very easily. And most of the times, we, the politicians that are busy saying, no, we will go and protest, we will go and protest. You don't even protest. You don't even protest. You are not even there. The people that get arrested, it's the young people from the compounds. Those people that you go and bus and promise them to say, Ngamwawela, twala mpela ma 20 kwacha. Those are the people that end up muma sales. You don't even follow them. You don't even follow them. You don't even go there to help them. As I'm talking, there are actually people that were fighting for UPND. In spite of UPND being in power, we have some young people that are in prison because they were fighting for UPND, because they were fighting for Hakainde Hichilema, but they're still in prison. So I am highly or strongly against this issue of always saying, hey, let's go and demonstrate. Let's go and demonstrate. I am very much against, because ubuteko baba Hakainde Hichilema tabale yangala. Ubuteko baba Hakainde Hichilema tabale yangala. These people are ruthless. These people have no mercy. Look at how GBM is suffering. Look at how GBM is suffering. Look at how GBM is suffering. GBM was their vice president. GBM stood toe to toe with Hakainde Hichilema. They traversed our country campaigning for Hakainde Hichilema's presidency. GBM forked a lot of money into the campaigns. But look, GBM is dying on a sickbed, and Hakainde Hichilema can't even say a word. People have spoken. We have spoken about GBM. Mwewantu GBM. Mwewantu GBM. Hakainde Hichilema is pretending like he doesn't know. And some people come up to say, no, but GBM is not the only one. There are so many other people and whatever. Who are those? Who are those? What are their circumstances? Tell us, Kairi, so that we can engage about them. You cannot be arguing against, our plea to President Hakainde Hichilema on speculations. You don't even have somebody that you are thinking about. We know about GBM's case. We know about GBM's case. We know that GBM is able to sponsor himself to go out there and seek medical attention. We know that the ailment that he has is an ailment that really needs some specializations, that need some good doctors out there. Not just good, we have good doctors in Zambia as well, but good doctors, good facilities, specialization. We know this. This is why we are talking about it. We are not talking about it at GBM or Mutu. We are talking about GBM. A lot of people, when you're talking about prostate cancer, they go as far as India. They traverse the world. Even our Wakuma developed countries, you see them going to another country, seeking medical attention. Where, they have got good medical facilities. But you see them going to countries where there is specialization. So this is what we are talking about. We are not saying that treat GBM, in a special way. It is not about that. It is not about that. And I tell you, from my point of view, I would say this even if it was Hakainde Hichilema. I would say this. I would say this even if it was for somebody else. I will say it. I will campaign. I've done it. I've done for people that I don't know. I've done it for people that I don't know. So it's not that your partner GBM. That's why I'm talking. Yes, GBM. But in this case, I am talking because this is a human thing to do. This is what human beings are supposed to be doing. Yes, you can talk about no. He's a prisoner. He's a prisoner. I mean, first of all, that case yakwa GBM clearly. It is not a case yakwa your GBM alivile. GBM taivile. Even if you say no, he didn't declare interest. GBM taivile. What he did is business. What he did is business. He did business with government, which he was doing even before he became a minister. Before he became a minister, GBM was dealing with government. He was a renowned businessman. Before even Hakainde Hichilema, GBM was a businessman. GBM was born in a business family. He was born in a business family. He was doing business when he was Munda Mulibanyina. When GBM was still in a womb, he was doing business because the mother was a businesswoman. The father was a businessman. He was born into business. He has grown into business. So, because you did business with government. It is one thing no, GBM got money from government and he never supplied. But whatever he got the money, he did supply. So what is wrong in there? No, he didn't declare interest. And we have letters. We have a letter from the president at the time that cleared him. We have a letter that came from Anti-Corruption Commission. So really, if you look at even the merits of the case, GBM doesn't deserve to be in prison. He doesn't deserve to be in prison. He doesn't deserve to be in prison. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. We can put that aside. At least, give him bail pending appeal because he has appealed. Give him bail pending that appeal. If you can't release him to go to if you can't release him Muma Chen to go to South Africa, give him bail pending appeal. Tamkweto namkoso mutima bali koso mutima ba UPND bali koso mutima elo ndemieva. Some of you say, hey, Daddy, you should ask to forgive you, whatever. First of all, I've not done anything wrong, deserving me to be forgiven. I've never done anything wrong in that country. I haven't done anything wrong. All I've done is spoken for people. That's all I've done. You can bring whatever. All I've done is spoken for people and spoken the truth. That is all. I have spoken the truth, which has threatened some people. And that is why I am in court. I've not done anything wrong, so I don't need to apologize. But nonetheless, I am a person that is flexible. I have humbled myself. I have even asked for forgiveness. I have even spoken to this one and that one. So I'm just responding to you to say, look, don't even say, hey, apologize. Talk to this one. Even as I'm talking, the people that I've been talking to, Vale Tamba no Kutamba, by UPND, at the end of the day, Tabako Ataluse, by UPND, Vali Kose Mitima, Elon Detingandela that by UPND, mostly I would say Hakainde Hichilema, because, like in my case, I don't believe that some of these friends of mine, they deliberately don't want to help me. I don't believe it. I know those of you that I've been talking to, I know your hands are tied. Mutina wa Hakainde Hichilema. I know Mutina wa Hakainde Hichilema bali koso mutima. That's why even Pari GBM, because the last man to determine such issues, niwa Hakainde Hichilema. Teva Jack Mwimbu yo. I strongly believe that if Jack Mwimbu was the one who was president, I don't think we would be going through what we go through. I don't think so. Jack Mwimbu is the Home Affairs Minister, but I don't think we would be going through what we are going through if Jack Mwimbu was a president. Jack Mwimbu can have his own weaknesses, but I can tell you, that I know leaders when I see them. I know good people when I see them. Jack Mwimbu, Jack Mwimbu, but when I look at Jack Mwimbu, I know that man is a good man. I know that man is a good man. Jack Mwimbu, I know even these issues that are happening, I know Jack Mwimbu chiramwikata. I know. The problem is, bossy, na kenyu mutima, Hakainde Hichilema. Tunakire nyu mutima mwe bantu. Tunakire nyu mutima. Ni mwe wakateka, tuwali mipela bukateka, nangoza tuwa mivotere kofuwa, mubati mwe wakateka, lesali mipela bukateka. Finshi fimbi mulefu aya, nishite chimutusungile bwino. Ubutungulushi kusunga bantu bwino. Leadership is not about, leading people by an iron fist. That is not leadership. That is not leadership. That is not the leadership that God wants us to, to serve the people. No. So to apapata Hakainde Hichilema. Tunakire ni mitima. Mwane nito ambo kula utauka mcharo chesu. This has never happened. I think if you check the records of Zambians, we were never refugees. I don't think we were refugees before. Now we have refugees. We have refugees. Vambia bobali uko, avena ntoa nikane Kaiza Zulu, avena ntoa nikane JJ Banda, vanani. We are becoming refugees, Hakainde Hichilema. Why should it be like that? We should be in our country. We can disagree, but really, we are supposed to coexist as brothers and sisters. We're supposed to coexist. So, anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that it is not a situation whereby you should be agitating. Protest. Because protest, when you go out there to protest, the people that will be arrested most of the time, the people that are arrested are innocent Zambians who, in most cases, they don't even understand why they are protesting. They don't even understand why they are protesting. But we bus them, we take them there. At the end of the day, when they are arrested, they are not known, they don't understand anything, they can't even get bond, they don't even have lawyers, they suffer. I have protested in that country, but when I've protested, I've made sure that nobody else is involved. Nobody else suffers for it. I put myself at coward. Some of you write at coward. Me, I've put my head on the barrel. I have courageously put myself on the barrel. I have been in the battlefield. I have confronted police officers. I have fought with police officers. So you can't say coward. Forget it. Some of you can't even talk. You can't even talk. You just talk. In the social media, you have got no courage to put your face there, to put your name there. When you talk, ati Tembo Mwanza we muntu uliwaku ntwanika noko. You are a nephew kuliba Elijah Mchima. And you say whatever we talk. You can't compare yourselves to me. In that country, if there is a person that has been courageous, I have been courageous. Because even now, I have never stopped talking. Even now, I'm still talking. I'm in exile, but I'm talking. So you can't give me that credit. Don't bring that nonsense of saying coward, whatever. No. Hey, no, but you're scared of... I'm not even scared of going to jail. Jail ta intinya. Vana ntontonkanya. Lupo alwandi ntontonkanya. It's my family. Because when I'm here, at least I can call my Kia and talk to my Kia. When she's struggling to go to school, the mother calls me Kia doesn't want to go to school, and I pick up a phone. Baby, why don't you want to go to school? Go to school. And she goes to school. She comes back. She comes quickly. Picks up the phone. Daddy, I'm back from school. Look. And I'm like, yes, baby, I'm happy you have gone to school. That is why I have stayed out here. I'm not staying out here because I'm scared of jail. No. I am out here because I want my children, to feel that their father is there. Yes, we may not be together, but at least I can call them. At least I can video call them. That is why I am out here. It is not that I'm scared of jail. Forget it. I can't be scared of jail. I can't be scared of jail. But if I stay in jail, how in barachula. At least I'm going to conserve kirikiti. I even try shan lusha kunda lusha. If you don't get in dead chula, it's thinking it's about my family and whatever. Here, yes, I've got a house and I'm eating, but anyway, it is this kind of things. Family is important, and this is why it brings me now to the issue that we want to discuss tonight. The issue that we want to discuss tonight. You see, getting into marriage is it's not about seeking happiness. A lot of you like to say, hey, if you're not happy, marriage is not like that. Marriage is not like that. So, but before I go on, I want to play this video of Z Farmer, because Z Farmer says something here. But let me first play it, and then I will talk on the other side. Where is that now? Where is that beautiful video of my good friend Z Farmer? I posted it earlier, so I'm sure some of you watched it.
My friend, I'm a social media influencer. My job is to influence you. And when I influence you, I get paid for it. So when people say, Maria, don't come on social media, I know what I'm doing. Everything that you do in your life must bring you money. If it doesn't bring you money, if it doesn't bring you happiness, then get rid of it. You're not living your life for anybody. You are living your life for yourself. So make sure it brings you money. Make sure it brings you happiness. People who are causing you to be unhappy, get rid of them. People can say whatever they like. Maria is a bad advisor for marriage. I'm the best advisor. I've got experience. And when I don't like something, I move. Because I deserve the best. I love myself enough to say that I deserve the best. You deserve the best. So if that person is making you unhappy, Muntuanga, Mune, go. Kabieni, take your stuff and go. You lose nothing. Even if you go to that one room in Kabanana, you live alone. As long as you have peace and you're happy, that's the most important thing.
I think
keep fit.
This video cannot go first. This video now cannot go without. So first of all, the issue is this is not me discussing Z Farmer. Okay, this is not me discussing Z Farmer as a person or discussing Maria as a person. No. Let's get it right here. I am not discussing Maria as a person. Okay, I'm not discussing. It's not about me judging Maria. No, I'm not judging her. I am not judging her. I am not judging her. I am simply giving my opinion over what she said. She made a statement, and as Z Farmer, Maria has got a lot of followers. She's one of our public figures in our country. And so when she makes a statement, there are a lot of people that get that statement, and that may, put it into practice. That may, that may live according to the statements. Okay, that may be inspired by what she says. So I am simply giving my side. I'm responding to a public person on the public statement that she made. Not really me judging her. I don't know, I mean, what goes on in her home. I don't know those men that she has married. Yes, you know, I mean, we from what I've been seeing, it's about 4 times, but we don't know really. We don't know. And she may even have good reasons. She may even have good reasons. She may even have good reasons for divorcing those 4 men that she had married. She may have good reasons. We don't know. I don't know. And therefore, I cannot judge her. So please get me clearly here. I'm not judging Maria, no. But I am simply talking about the statement that she made, because that statement, if unchallenged, other people will take it to say, this is normal. Young people will take it that this is how it is supposed to be. I don't agree with Maria on the statement where she says, when you are not happy in marriage, go, just go. In other words, she's encouraging people to walk away from their marriages. I am of a different opinion when it comes to that. I'm of a different opinion. But firstly, as she opens her statement, she talks about being an influencer and being paid for being an influencer. Again, this is a utopia, or this is an illusion that many of us try to bring out on social media. Okay, we try to bring up on social media. We try to cover. Many of us, we are on social media because not so much for the money. We are there on social media because there is a hole somewhere. A lot of us have got holes. We have got some voids in ourselves, in our lives. And so we find comfort by coming to social media and interact with you. Many of us, many of these people that come on social media and do all sorts of things, if you really check them, they have some issues. They have some issues. And unfortunately, in our country, we don't seem to appreciate psychotherapy. We don't seem to appreciate psychotherapy. But I can tell you, many of us have got mental or psychological issues. Many of us have got psychological or mental issues. And this is not, to speak, to degrade or to speak, to disparage, issue of mental health or psychotherapy. No. If anything, I, for one, I am a patient of psychotherapy. I have been going through psychotherapy. I mean, look at my life. My life is a mess. I will tell you. I'm the first one to admit. I'm the first one to admit that I have serious psychological issues. And I do actually seek attention. When I was in Zambia, I used to go for psychotherapy. I used to go. There is that clinic. Let me switch on the aircon. It is not. A lot of people, when they talk about mental health, we always take it at ali pena. No. Life can be very stressful. Life can be depressing. And these things that we encounter in our lives, at the end of the day, they have an impact on our psyche. So we need to seek medical, we need to seek whatever. We need to seek help in that. And I, for one, have recognized that. Here in where I am, I've actually been trying also to get some psychotherapy, some mental treatment. Here I've been trying. Even is it yesterday or the other day? I was at one of these facilities. You know, I'll post a picture. No, I can't post a picture because if I post, I mean, there are a lot of other people in there. But anyway, I seek mental help. I seek mental help. And a lot of us who are on social media, we just come, you know, you find that people, some of the things that we bring on social media, we're always like, what's going on? But many times, many of us, we do this because ka problem, ka mental issue, you know, ka psychological issue, and we come and pour it on social media. You take it for example. Me, I'm a real guy. I look at things realistically. For example, look at me. I mean, I live here. This is like a prison. Sometimes I don't even go out. Like today, I only went out, you know, to go and get something, and I came back. But there are days when I spend the whole day in here. I spend the whole day in here, alone. Okay, alone. That can have a serious psychological impact on a person. It may not be prison, but a man is not supposed to live like that. We are not supposed to live while you are confined in here. That is serious. But you see, I keep myself busy. I come on social media. I start talking to you. We quarrel, shani, hey, Tayari, why do you waste time on social media? Whatever. Today, tarikana. That is how I survive. I'm surviving. Maybe if I was not in this environment, I may not be as available as I am on social media. I may not even be talking right now like I'm doing. So the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, let's be careful with people who come on social media and talk. I don't want young people out there to start thinking to say, no, they are making money. And young people also start doing foolish things. Don't be encouraged to do foolish things. I know even me, I do foolish things. But I've got a reason why I do those foolish things. You will not find, for example, my children. My children are old. But you won't find them on social media doing foolish things. You won't. You won't find them twerking on social media. You won't. And I've spoken to them. I insist to say, please stay away from this kind of nonsense. Stay away. I tell them this is nonsense. I tell them, they know. Some of you like, hey, you are embarrassing your children. My children, they know very well why I am on social media and why I do what I do. They know. I engage them on it. I tell them why I'm doing what I'm doing. I do all that nonsense because I'm a politician and I'm trying to draw the attention of everyone. I'm trying to draw the attention of everyone. And as a politician, you need to draw attention, you know, of aba reasonable, abasha sambirira banani oneself abaleta pa social media. You must draw their attention so that when there is an issue like a constitution, you can be able to talk to them, because they will come at shana, but wasanga taule shana. Meanwhile, you're talking about the constitution, so they have an opportunity to hear about the constitution. But if I am just busy every day, ndela ndafe fisungu, ndela ndafe constitution, ndela ndafe Hakainde, Hichilema, whatever. Some people are not interested in that. They're not interested in that. So I need to bring in no bushiru ulawine na buleta. But at the end of the day, as much as ndeleta ulio bushiru, I must also recognize that nanena alikuwa kwa kabu afya. So I should not, just holistically take it to say, I come on social media, so So look at your focus. You can't be a business person. For example, you are aspiring to be a businessman. You can't come and start doing ifyawushiru. You can't. Look at a good example that I would give. I mean, I like to talk about Mwizukanji because I promote her. Mwizukanji, she has branded herself, as a corporate person, she has branded herself as a model in society. Mwizukanji has got no problem to stand among, the corporate executives. She has got no problem. She will stand. She will stand. Mwizukanji has got no problem, to advertise any product. No problem. But if Mwizukanji ale chitobu shirunchita, who is going to put Silver Tayari to say Tayari is a brand ambassador for a bank? No, it can't happen. It can't happen. So even some of you, you should think to say, what do you want in life? Is it in agreement? If it is not in agreement, stay away. Stay away. Stay away. You are looking for a job and you are busy for social media. So be very careful with some of these, so-called influencers who come on social media and tell you, I'm doing this so that because I'm an influencer and whatever. Don't easily follow everything that they do, because some of these things might not fit in what you have chosen or in what you want to do in your life. So be very careful about this issue. Social media. Social media can build you up. Social media can destroy you. It can build you up. It can destroy you. For me, this is perfect. I talk, I do whatever on social media. I've got the influence on social media. So for me, it works. It works very well. It's doing well. But at the same time, I don't overlook the fact that I've got my psychological issues. And that's why I seek, help, psychological help, so that na balancer. And I ask you, please, if you are going through some situation and whatever, seek some psychological help. Chainama is not to say Chainama tiyo alipena. Chainama is a good hospital where all of us, when we are stressed, we can go to Chainama and seek help there. Don't be stigmatized. Chainama has been stigmatized, but Chainama is a hospital where we can get mental help. Mental help doesn't just mean that yo now penole fula. Mental help can come in different ways. No social media. It can cause mental help, mental challenge. And you need to get that help. So I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. Now, let me go to the issue of marriage, where she's saying, when you're not happy, leave. When you're not happy, leave. Now, I want to tell you this. I have got a good experience in my life to understand that marriage really is not about happiness. It's not about you getting married. When I was young, okay, I didn't think of getting married because for me, I wanted to become a priest. I wanted to become a priest. So, the issue of, getting married, I just came, boom, to a damager, and I found myself in a family. Okay? But really, it was not like, I planned it and whatever. No, it wasn't. So I was not espousing to get married. But anyway, I found myself in a family. And I tell you, my perception of marriage was, it's what I see. The Telemundo kind of, the soap opera kind of love. That is what I had in my mind. And, even when I went into when I was in this marriage, my first marriage, because this is my second marriage, I was looking for the Telemundo kind of, love. I was looking for the Telemundo kind of love. Yes, of course, when I met my beautiful woman, who I have children, the mother of my children, we were in love, as you would call it. We were in love. It was nice and everything. But when we started facing problems, it was like, no, what is this? And both of us were pulling each other, like, trying to go away. And of course, at the end of the day, we separated. Our separation is not anything like what Simon Mwewa talks about. No. It's not that. It's really just young people who are not helped. I think we were not helped. We were just the two of us, and we thought, marriage is just between us. It's just between us, and we can do this. And at the end of the day, we had no guidance. We had no guidance, and we ended up separating. And I'm sharing this because I want some of you young people that, when you get into marriage, yes, at first, filawama, it's very nice. But eventually, problems come. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how beautiful your woman is. It doesn't matter how rich or successful you are. Ama problems yalesa fe muntu and yalesa ama problems mu marriage yalesa. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter who you are. Problems in marriages, they do come. That time, that honeymoon time, ila pita. Because what happens is that the first time is that you don't know each other very well, and mnapata tuma reservations on each other. There are certain things that you cannot do before your friend. There are certain things that you cannot tell your friend. Some of these couples social media. You find that badi busy and you can even see that okay, but you if you can see that what this person it's not to discuss them whatever, but let me I don't know if I should bring that, but anyway, let me leave out the names. But there are certain situations that you can even see that, okay, the other person is not comfortable with what the other person has done, But just because, honeymoon stage, you find this guy making excuses, accepting to say it is okay for him. You see your wife busy, now whatever. And because you are at that stage, your honeymoon stage, you say, no, it's okay. It's okay. After all, I'm even the one that gave her money. She should go out there and whatever. Fueva kulu, turolesha fiatu, okay. Ilipadi karaka stage karia. There will come a stage whereby you will come and insult your wife over that. You will come, you be the one to come and tell your wife, where? Yeah, you even go and whatever. Over those very things that today you are accepting. But there will come a time when you will be the one to insult your wife. When you will be the one to insult the wife. There will come a time when are busy and you seem to be okay with it, but you are not actually comfortable with it. But because munipadi karaka stage, you just hanina imwe, baby, whatever, tukana. But there will come a time when you yourself, he will come and insult you, and you will complain, and you will call the very husband that you will complain against those very insults. There will come a time when that guy will actually insult you. So there is a stage whereby and you are busy smiling. But there will come a time when and you will not be able to laugh. The very insults that today you seem to be accepting, there will come a time when that very guy will insult you and it will pain you. So, in other ways, I'm just telling you that marriage kuma festi filawama, but filesa mkuvipa, and it is nothing wrong with hard times. The issue that I'm telling you is that when you go through those challenges, you need help. My observation is that many times families are there to bring two people together. They are there to bring two people together. Shana. But once we are open, families detach themselves. Families don't help marriages to keep together. Instead, they help marriages to separate. This is my observation. Families do come together to bring people together. When they go into marriage, we don't help them that much. And when they start facing problems, instead of helping them, we usually separate them. Because you find that one of them goes to Kachinga Nkuliba Nina, Nkuliba Auntie to complain. You know? Or mostly we don't even go kuma aunties. We go and complain kuma to the sister, to the brother. And what does the brother say? He's a bad man. Come back. What does the sister say? Whatever. And people separate. Many times these days, young people don't seek help from the people who are experienced. They seek help from social media. They seek help from social media. They come and post on social media. Hey, he has done this, he has done this. This is the toxic marriage. And the people will come, hey, leave him and whatever. And at the end of the day, you leave your marriage feeling justified to say, yeah, I left it because he was not good, because she was not good. But really, if you went to the right people, they will counsel you. They will counsel you. They will help you traverse the challenges of marriage, because marriage has got challenges. And those challenges, you need people to help you. But most of the times, we don't seek help from the right people. Instead, we seek help from our friends, from our peers, and worse off, some of them who are not even married. Some of them who have not experienced marriage, who don't know about the challenges of marriage. You know, and at the end of the day, you separate. We seek help. We hear on social media, like Z Farmer. Hey, muntu wanga, hey, go if you are not happy. Marriage is not about happiness. Marriage is about responsibility. It's about responsibility. Responsibility to yourself, number one. Responsibility to yourself, because most of the times you are busy looking. Hey, I'm looking for the right one. I'm looking for whatever. Hey, the one who can. First of all, you are winning. Are you the right one? Are you responsible? You are looking for a man who is responsible, but you are not responsible. How can you get married? How can you get married? You are not responsible. First of all, you must be responsible. You must be responsible. You must envisage the challenges of marriage. You must be ready for those challenges of marriage. You must know, as a man, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to provide for a family. Can I provide for a family? Can I provide for a family? You can't be talking about Ndefo Kupa, I want to get married, oh, marriage, and yet you can't provide even for yourself. You can't even provide even for yourself. Young people, don't be wasting your time chasing after women when you are not independent yourself. You have to be independent. You have to be able to provide for yourself first. Provide for yourself, and okay, I can also look after another person. Because if you can't provide for yourself, you go and get married. It's very difficult. Love nanjara sivi enderana. Love nanjara sivi enderana muntuang. Love nanjara sivi enderana. So don't be cheated to say, no. As long as we love each other. Ero mwana kashi for all the onse for boapela. Tafo okuchula. Abana kashi, they were not made for suffering. Abana kashi, they were not made for suffering. Abana kashi, they were not made for suffering. Especially Umusuma. Umusuma, you a girl wale chula. Umusuma. Girl was not meant to suffer. So don't go and marry thinking that mukapita mu uchushi. Abana kashi, it is not for them. It is not for them. It is not for them. Especially girl ovenga musuma. Teta chule. Ukachula weka akakusha. So be independent. You should be able to, to provide. You should be able to provide. So be responsible on yourself. Be responsible on yourself, first of all. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. You can't be saying, I'm going to get married. Takwatane nganda. Takwatana bedi. Tapadio for wakwata. Nambo mwana kashi wala msunga shani. wala musunga shani wala musunga shani. You can't look after a woman no, you need to have those things. So first of all, set yourself up. Once you set yourself up, that's when, and then imagine okay nombanga na upa chikabashanya kuti na musungo mwana kashi kuti na musunga ero nomba wa upa dida wa upa. You have to be responsible now even for her, and in turn she also has to be responsible for you. She has to be responsible for you. Now this already, when you're talking about responsibility, it's not just about the feelings. It is not just about, no. Responsibility is not about the feelings. Responsibility is about commitment. So you have to be committed to this person. She has to be committed to you. And together, when she's committed to you, you are committed to her. You are responsible of each other. That's the bond. Not the feeling at chan, responsibility, commitment. Later on, you have children. You have to be responsible. Both of you must be responsible. Must be responsible for your children. You must be responsible for both of you. Because when you have children, once, you know, especially women, they make me laugh. You like to say, I'm going to whoever, I'm going to whoever, I'm going to whoever. Hey, I'm going to my father, I'm going to my mother, I'm going to my aunt. Okay, you have got where you come from. You have got where you come from. And you want to go back because marriage is difficult. So you want to go back to where you came from. Now, what about the children? Where do they go? Where did they come from? Where did they come from? Those children came from both of you. So each time you are leaving your marriage, because now you must know that you are destroying the family, the home for your children. Because the home of your children is where you and your husband are. That is the home of your children. Even you guys to say, no, I'm going to whatever. When you do that, you have broken this family. You have broken this home. You have broken it for the children. So we stay in marriage for responsibility. Responsibility on ourselves, responsibility on your wife, responsibility on the children. This is what should keep you in marriage. Not whatever nonsense that you talk about. Shan. Muntwandi. And you know, one thing, a lot of people forget about this, the 2080 rule. A lot of people talk about, they forget about the 2080 rule. Each time you are in marriage and you are having those challenges, whatever it is, those challenges that you have, they are only 20%. You have the good 80%. But when you go out there, you are looking for somebody, you are looking for 20%. And when you find somebody who can fulfill that 20%, you think you have everything and you go there, but you have lost 80%. When you leave your marriage, you have lost 80%. You have only gained 20% out there. When you go as us men, for example, when you go out there, you meet a beautiful woman who is more beautiful, looking beautiful more than your wife, who is more attractive, who is more sweeter, whatever you can think of. It is because that's when you have just met this woman. Stay with this woman for 3 years. You will find that she's not even 10% of your wife. Many times we get distracted. We leave our wives to go and find, some of these people, and you enjoy. You think that, no, this is it. Yeah? This is it. No. Teti nshangwekeleko kudi. Muntu andiri sona waingiramu. Ngawaverela. Meshfeka ekaretona. Wambo kupiva. You can't be in there, you get out. You get out. So young people, basically, my point is that marriage comes with kulawama challenges. Challenges are inevitable. They come. And when these challenges come, please seek help. Don't talk to your brother who is not even married. Don't talk to your sister who is not even married. Yeah? Talk to people that can help you. Seek help. And families, let us help. Enough for me. I'm telling you, I feel like I've lived my life. I've lived enough. I've had everything. I don't. There is nothing that I fancy. There is nothing I fancy. I don't even fancy that. I live today because I want, when I think of my wife, I want my wife to be there. I don't want my wife to suffer. Really. I mean, I look at my wife is young. I don't want my wife to, I want to be there. I want to be there for her. I want to be there for her. I want to be there for my children. That's all. Today, my most important thing is I want to be there for my children. I want to be there for my children. Not at finish for Inshadia. Na didia fiance. Na dipuisha syllabus. So, I mean, I don't need. But I know my children need me. I want my children to come to me. I want to be able to guide my children. I want to help my children. And I think we need to have this attitude as a community to help people in marriage and not to be telling them to say, Muntuanga go, Nakana. Those kind of people that say Muntuanga go, those are not people to go to. Go to people that will help you, to sort out your marriages. And this way, no, he's toxic. Everyone can change. Everyone can change. Don't follow this nonsense of saying, no, he cannot change. Everyone can change. Everyone can change. So, a person can be talked to, a person can be put back in line. So don't listen to these people to say, he's toxic. There is no one who is toxic. Only poison is toxic, not a human being. A human being is not toxic. A human being, is just going through challenges. What is it? Let's engage. Let's talk. Not running away. He's toxic. She's toxic. Talk. We all change, I'm telling you. The way I am today, that is not the way I was, a year ago. That is not the way I was, whatever. Even my wife, I'm telling you, these days I laugh because, my wife is young. I married her young. And seriously, when she came into marriage with a young mentality, she had a different way of looking at things. But today, she's totally different. We all grow. So don't lose hope on this young man. Don't lose hope on this young man. Don't lose hope on this young man. Don't lose hope on this young lady. Don't lose hope on this young lady. Don't. And they will make mistakes. Young people will make mistakes, but they will grow. So some of these things, even some of you, when people are saying, no, your maps is insulting you, they're insulting you. I didn't, because, life has got its own formative nature. Life, it has its formative nature. And I am very sure there will come a time when they will look back and say like, ooh, okay, this is what it is. And, I pray that they manage through whatever challenges. They manage. Even what I've been talking about is not to attack your maps. It's not to attack whoever. I talk about what they say. Your maps, if you remember, my issue was about his child. Next, it was about what he said, Pachirido. It is not about me destroying this young man. No. But it's about bringing in, what I think is reasonable. So when you say, no, Abaiche, no. Abaiche need to be guided. They need to be guided. We should not let people just go wayward we should be able to guide. When it comes to the public, when you are a public person, you come out and you say something that I feel might influence others in a wrong way, I will comment. Not to judge you, but to comment on that issue. So this issue of to say, Muntuanga enda. Hey, even if you go to at your one room, go to Kabanana. No. I mean, why should you live? You know, sometimes in marriage, I mean, you support each other. You support each other economically. Then you you think you can enjoy life Palasi mletu shupa wabutuka kuchupa wino fye ichupa fye wino wali upa wino no mulume wapata fetuma problems wabutuka wasenda na bana palasi mwambo kula tumino tuma messages I'm a single mother, you are not a single mother. The husband is there, your husband is there, your man is there. You are not a single mother. Stop this nonsense. There are a lot of you women who are proud of single mother. That is nonsense. Why are you single? Why are you single mother when the husband is there, or whoever it is, your baby, whatever, daddy is there? Why should you be proud of single mother? You are proud of this single mother. Why are you proud of being single mother? When the man is there, follow him. Let him be responsible. If he cannot be responsible, bring him to us. We will try to talk to him. We will make sure that he takes responsibility. But not this nonsense. Single mother. You are not a single mother. If the man is alive, you cannot be a single mother. Why are you single mother? You are single, but not a single mother. You should say, I'm single, but not a single mother. Allah? We can't to take in a single mother. Eh? Self-pity. Say, I'm single. And I have a child, not a single mother. You are not a single mother. You are single, but your child has got a father. Unless the father is dead. And if the father is dead, that child is an orphan. It's not to do terminology. So, washe chupa wino. We are there, no. Just go. Unanguka banana wa yaikala. Ero wambo kuchula. Palasti, you start moving out with married men. What have you done? Because most of you who run away from your men, at the end of the day, you go and start dating us who are married. So what have you done? What's the point? No, I'm leaving him because he's a womanizer. Which man is not a womanizer? You? Which man is not a womanizer? I'm telling you. No, I'm leaving him. You know, leaving a man, like somebody said, leaving a man that is a womanizer. It's like leaving a place because it's raining, as if it will not rain there. It will rain even there. You know, if you get a man that is really faithful, you know, to you, thank God. But most of the times, you women, you bring problems on yourself. I mean, don't bother what a man is doing. Don't. I mean, on both sides, actually. On both sides. Know about your marriage and don't go snooping around. Don't go looking for trouble. Because sometimes, I mean, what you might find might be real. It might not even be real. But really, I think focus on your marriage than you talking about, hey, where has he gone? What is he doing? What is she doing? Forget about that. Leave that to the individual. Hey, no, leave that to God. You don't even know how you die. So your health, pray to God. That God keeps you healthy. And don't focus it. Don't put it on. No. Now I'm busy, you know. Some of you, there is one guy that came to me asking me, I want to hack her phone. I mean, why do you want to hack her phone? No, I want to know what. Forget that. Just trust her. Let her be. And the trust is not to make sure that she's not doing. Trust is that she's responsible wherever she is. Trust is that she's responsible and you are responsible wherever you are. It's about responsibility. It's not about, is she making mistakes? You shouldn't be a police officer of your spouse. Some of you are investigator generals of your spouses. Why are you an investigator general? Why? Leave your marriage. Concentrate on your marriage. Concentrate on your marriage. He comes back home, welcome. Yeniko to popot. Nweniko ka juice. That is what you should be focusing on. Not too much. You are busy. Whoa. I mean, pressure mwa umedionse. Pressure mwa. Ero mwa ume. Teka lapa di chongo. Umwa umeta teka lapa di chongo. A man does not stay where there is noise. He doesn't. And for a woman, for you young man, umwana kashteka lapa di insala. That is how it is. A man does not stay where there is noise. That is the respect that they talk about. At respect a man. Yes, don't badger him, give him that respect, give him that space. If you surround the man too much and badgering him, a man will run away. He will not stay. He will go where there is peace. But for a woman, take a insala. If you think that abakashiwe suba that wasunga no mushishiulia ati kwangala patali muntu wandi patali. That's why na pressure tule kwata pressure ulikuno mu exam tu piana tule kwana wino whatever ingira mukashwa ndekereshan pressure ya ingira because umwana kashinga pali insala panganda wafia. You need to provide as a man, young man. You need to provide. Umwana kashteka la pali insala. Umwana kashtake kandidata tiyo pantu ndachaya amagozi. Umwana kashteka ni amagozi muntu wandi. Namagozi tayabomba. Mkasanga bati chibanza chiri dry na chuma kwa tinkalu kungu stadium. But ngachako bati, everything is there. Awe. Hey. Ulesanga vya dinani kane, ichibanza na wasema wino, na chinaka wino, kote afe bola wino. But inga pali insala muntu wandi. China kose chibanza. Muntu wandi. I mean, I'm saying all these things. I want you to keep your marriages. I mean, my second marriage, my first marriage didn't work because I was young. And really, I think what we needed was help. If we had the help, I mean, it would have been different. And I say this, that many of you young people, you need help when you go through those rough patches. Rough patches doesn't mean that you should separate. Rough patches doesn't mean that, no, this guy is toxic, or this woman is whatever. No. Rough patches mean that you need to grow. You need to grow into a higher level. You need to grow into a next stage of marriage. Those challenges, they are a step to go into the next phase of marriage. Not to divorce, not to walk away. Abana bambo kuchula. No, I'm happiness. I mean, you are looking for your happiness. What about a child? Whose happiness should you look for first? Your happiness or your child? How can you say you love your children when you are subjecting your children to suffering? When you are subjecting your children to suffering, sacrifice for your children. Hey, no, Shipikisha, no, this thing of just saying you are keeping your children. What about yourself? Trust me, if you look after your family, if you look after your children, God will bless you. Your happiness belongs to God. When you are responsible, when you are doing the right thing, God will bless you. That's why some of us, we are surviving. And we are where we are and all these kind of things. It is because God knows that, we are genuine people. I would have been in prison. But because I'm a genuine guy, God says, no. Yes, I'm going through challenges, but at least God has preserved me to talk to my wife as often as I can, to talk to my children as often as I can. It is God. It is because God knows how much I love my family. That's why I'm out here. Otherwise, so your blessings at the end of the day, your blessings, you want to manufacture your blessings. You want to manufacture your happiness. It is God that will give you the happiness. It is God that will give you the happiness. So do your best, sacrifice for your family, and God will give you the happiness. Nalanda sana. So ngamnefo kutumako phone mwa tumako phone mwalanda na imwe. Tumako phone nalanda sana. Don't divorce, Vaichevandi. Don't divorce. Don't divorce. Don't. Those challenges you are going through, work through them. They are a challenge for you to go to the next stage. These people that have stayed in marriages for so many years, it is not that they didn't have issues. They have their issues. They have their issues, but they fought their battles. Some of these women that you see who have stayed in marriage for a long time, they have seen a lot. Hello? Hello?
Daktari.
Shani Mune.
I'm Ruben from Savannah here. Daktari, nomba mayanda tinga buli muchifungo imwe. Nishi mwasta pakti mwele muchifungo.
I am a politics much on now is very ashindera and the period fungo may put it aside. I am a politics.
My politics, okay. I just want to make sure, you can try, I just want to make sure what you're saying. You know what you're talking about. But what I know is what it.
You tend to party family there. Hello? Tranda ko party family there. I mean, you know, I mean, no kulanda ni fuma mkulanda party. Church to mulandu, but it's politics, it's politics. So you cannot be asking me, have you done it? It's politics. FYI, I'm a politics. And I'm not the first one. A number of leaders have gone into exile. A number of leaders have been jailed. Politics, FYI. Politics, FYI. And you just have to, persevere. You have to persevere. Politics, here kosa muntu andi. Politics te havana. Politics te havana. Yali cover. So you have to persevere. Life is hard. But I'm more inclined to hear family issues, something related to family than I'm politics for today. I'm politics to Kalanda. We'll be talking about the constitution tomorrow. I'm going to my issues. Anyway, what's the time now? Anyway, I'll leave it there. But my emphasis is that please don't easily get discouraged. Don't easily walk away from your marriage. Don't easily walk away from your marriage. No matter the challenges, please, seek help and, pray to God. Prayer is also very important. Prayer is very important. Pray for your family. Pray for your children. Pray for your husband. Pray for your wife. Prayer is very, very important. But don't always rush to, leaving your marriage. Thank you very much. May God bless you. And may God bless Zambia. And may God bless your families. May God bless your families. May God bless your marriages. May God bless your children. Your children. Whatever problems that you are going through, please, 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 I ask you, to pray. I ask you to seek help. I ask you to seek help. Don't easily walk out of your marriage. I hope I've spoken to someone tonight. Bye.